unfair, but we've often come to call Generation Z, referred to as the snowflakes, right?
Yes, so much so that Netflix have a new reality TV show called Snowflake Mountain, which takes 10 especially pampered members of Generation Z and dumps them in the wilderness to be put through all their paces with a couple of ex-military tough guys, isn't that right?
Joined by two of the participants, Ray Hume and Liam Brown, plus Matt Tate, one of the leaders who joins us from America. But before all of that, let's take a look at what we can expect from the series. Take a look.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. And Ray and Liam and Matt joins us now.
Hey,
Good morning
guys.
to all of you.
Good morning.
Hi there, Matt. It's good to see you. I've got to say, I watched it and I went into a pit of snowflakes.
How many did you do?
Last night. I did 2 episodes and then I fell asleep in number 3 because it was too late. But Ray and Liam, you were so funny. First of all, Ray, can I just say how positive and lovely you was? You literally uplifted the whole camp and you were just so happy to the point where you actually became wilderness warrior in episode 2, by the way.
Well, I mean, I've already put it in my Insta bio, so it's there.
Wilderness warrior. That is me. Tick. Did you enjoy the experience?
I loved every... We loved every second,
we did,
didn't we? It was just one of those things that I wish everyone could get the opportunity to go on because we actually did such honest searching there. We thought we were going to a party island or going to a villa and we turned up and we had to face reality instead of escape it.
Right, so for people that aren't familiar with it, to take us back a step. So you guys are signing up for a reality show thinking you might be doing a kind of a Love Island-esque kind of show or something kind of quite fun. And your families are all in it. So, so your nan, for example, completely set you up.
Yeah, so I think we applied for what we thought would be a bit more like Geordie Shore style, like partying, shaking the booty on the villa, like, you know...
all your best frocks,
being on a yacht. Like, I had my designer clothes, I had my new trainers, I was ready to party. And then behind the scenes, I'd never filled out a form before, so it asked for your guardian's details, and I was like, oh, just in case I get too drunk, put that in. And they'd actually, like, organised it with her behind the scenes, and it turns out that she'd agreed to sign me up to this horrific experience. I'm still trying to find the word to sum it up because there is no word. But like Ray said, you know, when we first got there, we were all traumatised. And, you know, you look at yourself and think, I'm perfect, why am I here? And then you have a breakdown, it's like a midlife crisis, and you realise why you're there, and then you just get on with it.
So let's bring Matt in. Matt, what was the experience like for you? You're an ex-military guy, you probably just come in from wrestling a moose or something outside right now. And you... what was it like turning up with these guys? And because I know in the end you think a lot of positivity, and these guys will back this up, I'm sure. A lot of positives came from this. But to start with, I know you kind of got them to empty their suitcases and then blew up all the stuff that
literally blew up your suitcases.
They didn't need. What was the experience like for you?
It was a really interesting experience to start with, for sure, and. You know, I know it was challenging for them. There were some challenges on our end, too, kind of be getting creative on how to get them motivated. But overall, it was a very, very good experience for us. We really enjoyed it, and I would definitely do it again. It was great.
And what did you make of Ray and Liam? What did you make of them when you first arrived, and then what do you make of them now?
Oh, nice words, nice words.
Yeah, a bit nasty. Come on.
Oh, they were already perfect, right?
Yeah.
No, it was...
Let's end it there. Thanks for coming. Been lovely chatting.
Characters, right? You know, from the beginning, they were both really, really strong personalities. You know, Ray is really, really positive, kind of that ray of sunshine that brings a lot of joy to everyone, and Liam has that really that sense of humor that just keeps everybody laughing, and so they brought a lot of energy to the camp that was really good.
So
and it was interesting.
Just snowflakes beforehand. Then what made them snowflakes?
Can you say that part again?
What made these two snowflakes beforehand?
I think probably. I would say their outlook on life, it was just a little different when they left than whenever they got there. But probably just their outlook on life and their lack of willingness to go out and do things on their own more than anything.
I'm going to start crying.
No, he's not wrong. I'm very messy. So when we were there, it was about learning discipline and tips. The tips they gave us, I will take forever. There was a quote that Joel said, discipline equals freedom, and I'm getting it tattooed across my forehead because
Your forehead?
No, I'm not really.
So if you're disciplined, basically it sets you free, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mine weren't so that I was messy. Mine was just like, I think like you could die tomorrow, so why not go out tonight? Like, that's true. Like, you can, like, when you die, like, you're gonna have no money, but you'll have loads of memories. I'll have the best slideshow at my funeral. Do you know? Like, and I just thought, like, if I leave clothes on the floor, it's not hurting anyone. Like, I'm gonna be late for my bottomless brunch. And then when I got there, it really teaches you, like, you know, all the activities that we did, and even just like the little lessons like accountability, self-belief, responsibility. You do learn so much, and people sit there when I say it and they're like, oh yeah, right. But no, honestly, they did, and I came out and, you know, changed my life completely. And if it wasn't for the show, that wouldn't have happened.
So what do you think in particular it's taught both of you? I mean, you know, it's not. It's an easy beat up. It's to beat up to go on Generation Z, whatever. But what, from your point of view, what do you think you've got from it?
Just standing on your own 2 feet. Like, I very heavily rely on, like, my parents or my nan. Like, I just, you know, I'll be like, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? In there, you've got no Wi-Fi, no phones. Like, you've only got your own self to, like, fall back on. You've got no one. You don't know the people that you're with. So when something goes wrong, you've only got yourself. And I think that was the most important lesson that I had to learn. When something went wrong, or you'll see, like, when I didn't want to agree to the food stealing, like, usually I'd go home and be like, what do I do, Mum? Or what do I do now? Where in that situation, I just had to believe in myself.
Yeah, your morals really got tested, didn't they? When someone stole some food and you were like, I'm not happy about this. So,
don't get me wrong, I'm partial to some food, as you can probably tell. But stealing it's just not for me.
Hey, Matt, would you do it again? You're going to roll this out? You're going to have a whole Gen Z theme park?
All children should do this.
Oh, absolutely, we'd do it again. I hope we get the opportunity to. I think it's, you know, for us, it was opportunity to have kind of a rites of passage for them, and we really kind of believe that's missing in society today, and it's really important.
Yeah. It's good to have you with us, Matt. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for joining us, Matt and Ray and Liam. It was fantastic. It's on Netflix now. Snowflake Mountain. It's absolutely brilliant. I've done 2 episodes. I can't wait for tonight. Thank you for joining us.